Good afternoon, just good evening and good morning, wherever you may be on the radio in the world, guys. It's Al. Still not in a good way, getting better slowly. I've got to thank everybody for all the best wishes. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Absolutely amazed by everybody's thoughts with me. Yeah, we're still in pain. It's slowly easing off. Going for a walk's been helping, and sort of like just trying to keep as active as I can. So that's sort of why we're making a video today. It's just a little video today of how I can receive on the north side of the building, and using the Imax on the south side of the building. We've done a little drawing which we'll try and explain, but first of all we'll go and have a look at the antenna that I've got on the north side of the building. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to have to try and get this right because the tablets are knocking me sideways a little bit. Not long been up, to be honest. They are making me sleep quite a lot, but anyway, we'll go and have a look at the north side antenna. Hello CQ, this is 26 Division 26 Tango Charlie 101, looking for the X, and we're standing by. Please QRZ.
This is 23 Romeo Charlie 251. 26 Tango Charlie 101. Good evening to you, sir.
101. Very good copy. It's North Georgia, USA. The name is Ray. Romeo Alpha Yankee, like the sun ray. And you got the call already, correct. 077.
So here we are outside on a bit of a November's autumn day. The river was quite high yesterday. We had quite a bit of rain, and that does actually turn into a bit of a river. But I've shown you this before, I'm sure, but it's just a bit of an update on it. There you can see the SSD58, and it goes up all the way to the top floor balcony. And then it goes down. I don't know if you could see this, but I'll try and get a close-up of it. So there it is. I've had to tie that just to this post, and it goes all the way down. That's just the coax into my daughter's bedroom. Now we will go down and have a look how I've got it coming through. You'll be quite amazed. But I don't get any noise on this antenna, but yeah, it goes all the way up. I don't really know if you can see that. Yeah, there's the wire. But it goes up to the 8th floor balcony. But what we'll do, I'll show you where it comes in. And yeah, how we get it into the radio. So give us a second, I'll go and show you that. So yeah, I'm not sure if you'll see this, but there we go. So the coax comes in there. Yeah, I drilled a little hole in the plastic frame. We go all along here, and it runs through the whole flat. I have to take it round. Drilled a big hole in the wall there. And then the coax, you probably can't see it, it runs down here, down there. And then what it does, goes through into this cupboard here, out the cupboard, along, and then along here, and then that goes through. If you can see, I don't know if you can see that, you can, yeah, you can't see it, but again, drill a hole into the frame, and then it goes up through the balcony into my eliminator, into my QRM eliminator. Now I've done a little drawing, and I'll show you how we try and use this, and we'll listen to the guys on channel 33. So yeah, it comes through up in the balcony. I'll show you the other wire. Say hello to everybody, Henry. So yeah, it comes up through the balcony, and this is the connection to the antenna on the north side of the building. So I can change it if I want. I can try another antenna on here and maybe try and use a QRM eliminator as a QRM eliminator, but we'll go on to channel 33 in a bit and show you. But I've just done a picture, so what I'll try and show you is what I've done. So this is the north side, this is the CH33 comes in, goes through to the QRM eliminator, and this is the south side, that's the Imax, as you can see, comes down and again into the QR eliminator as my main antenna. So I hope that gives you an idea. I get asked this a lot, how I do this, and I did do an update on it a few years ago, but this is basically what I do. So I've got two antennas, one on each side of the building. Imax is my main antenna, that's used for transmit and receive, and the CH33 as you've just seen outside, it's just used as a receive really, which would go into the sort of phase antenna. Now it doesn't really work as a QRM eliminator, but what we'll do, we'll go on to channel 33 and I'll show you a little bit of you know, the activity that goes on in the Midlands, you know, in the Coventry area, because there is quite a lot of it. So I'll be back in a sec. We'll just get on to channel 33 and I'll show you how that QRM eliminator works. So here we are, guys, on channel 33. I don't know if the light's very good in here this morning, but we'll try and get it as good as we can. But so we're on channel 33, listening to the guys in the Nuneaton on the north facing antenna. And now watch what happens when I turn the main gain up of the north facing antenna. Now we can still hear a few people, but there is John out there, and we can't hear John, and we've got a noise. We've got a noise of about 7. But we turn the gain down.
Possibly do most of the outside myself. There are certain windows I can't, so it's just easy to have him round. That's it.
And there we go. That's the north facing antenna here in John over in Manchester. So it's just a way of sort of receiving, really. Just a way of receiving, sort of, you know, the north side and all the guys in the Nuneaton. Now channel 33 is very, very busy. So we've got a load of people on channel 33. I suppose it's a bit like Fred's channel 305 with all the guys that are down there. Here in Coventry, Nuneaton, Bedworth area, we've got channel 33, which is a great little community. A couple of the guys helped me go and get my car in for its repair. I will tell you about that now. As you know, with my bad back, I was in absolute agony on the Sunday, so I decided to drive to the walk-in centre and went into the back of someone because I couldn't brake fast enough, so damaged all the front of my car. But it's been repaired, 300 quid, so not too displeased with that. I'll lose my no claims. Shouldn't have drove, to be honest with you guys, but I was in so much agony. I just needed to go and see someone, so that's what happened there. I did mention it in my last video, but that's what happened there. But we'll try and call in. There's normally a few more on, but like I say, Tim struggles with me. Now this is the weird thing. Tim struggles with me over in the Nuneaton, but we go round to the mid-block, he can hear me. I don't get it. Sometimes he might hear me. It's all about the noise he's getting, of course. But that's Tim. So I'm going to call in, and again, just have a listen. This is on the north-facing antenna.
You can usually get through from on this set with the old burner on.
I think that's. I don't know if that's Cliff. So there's Tim. And I could just about hear him on the main antenna, but not enough. So if you listen to that now, struggling with Tim. And I think he'll struggle with me the same way. See, just noise, just noise. We move the gain off the main antenna, and there we go. I'm hearing them. No, they do get through to me, but let's just see how we get on, and we'll call in on the side.
And they've not come back. But I say the lady on the phone,
we're getting Olga, the taxi, as well. The taxi drivers over in Russia. We're getting quite a few of them. But we'll call in on the side, guys. I've wanted to do a video on sort of Channel 33 for a while, really, because it is really a good community, and the guys are always on there, always having a chat between 12 and 1 o'clock. And mainly there's someone on there. There's got to be about 30 guys now that are in the area. Couple in Coventry, not many in Coventry, but there's a few of us on in Coventry. But let's see how many's going to come on today. On the side.
Well, you've got somebody else there as well, so if you look at that one first, then we'll have to chat to Bob, I suppose, and everyone else is with you, isn't it? Else is with you. Well, Lee's waiting for his new car. I don't know whether he's got it yet. It's about due now. It's about 12:30, so he should be taking delivery, or if not, he's already took delivery. We've got Dean in the background, immensely, and Bob. I can't think of anybody else at the moment.
Also, the preamp that I've got is also connected to the north-facing antenna. That's what that's used for. So if I drop that down, you won't hear them. So that's going through the north-facing antenna. I hope you understand what I've done here. It was my own idea.
Until the rats come, we're all right, mate.
But having the main antenna on this side of the building doesn't work for the north side, so I came up with this idea, and they can hear me. They can hear me. Not always, but on the side.
John, is that somebody on the side there? I'll tell you, after that explosion yesterday down Hampton, I keep getting like bursts of lightning, and they're working on it at the minute. A minute or two ago, they reckon they'd knackered the igniter up in the furnace because they kept turning the power on and off, on and off, on and off.
Maybe they're going to struggle with me today, guys, but we can get through normally.
I keep hearing that little burst of noise there. To me, it sounds like someone trying to get in. Hang on.
It certainly is. I doubt you've got me this morning, Tim.
There's no audio. Whoever that is, I've got no audio. If you are trying to get in.
Do you know what? I've done it again. I didn't switch my phantom power on. Have you got me now?
Yeah, through the foreign QRM. I've got you now. Morning, Al.
Morning, Tim. You have got me. Sorry, I do this all the time. I forget to turn my phantom power on for the microphone, and it's like, you numpty.
Well, we all make mistakes, don't we? Yeah, we all made these mistakes. Have you got him now, John? I have. I heard him, bless him, because he's getting knocked out by, say, this splattering noise. See, the thing is, I kept hearing, you're blowing my doors out, all squeaky, it's like heterodons in the background. I kept hearing that, and it just sounded like that was coming up, and that's why I didn't think anything of it. I did mention it, but I thought, nah, I think that's what it is. But then it seemed too precise on that occasion. I thought, nah, that's got to be somebody trying to get in. Anyway, take it through to John a sec, Al. I'll just go and let the dog out.
Okay, at least I'm getting through to you this morning, Tim. Hello, John. How you got me then this morning?
I only just got you. I can hear you by the canal basin in Coventry. QRM coming in. Yeah. Nearly as loud as your audio. But just about got you out. How are you today?
I woke up in pain this morning, but we have got someone by the canal basin. It sounds familiar. Who's that by the canal basin?
Morning, mate. Andy, mate. Just coming from my uncle and aunties in Coventry, Green Lane. I'm just by the canal basin, mate. You're blowing my doors out.
I'm not surprised I'm blowing your doors out because I'm only, well, I think you know where I am. I'm just outside of the ring road. You're sort of behind me a little bit, but you're not far away. If I walk there, it would take me about 15 minutes, I guess. But yeah, are you just parked up?
No, mate, I'm on my way back to Atherstone, but we're going to call back into the Rico Arena. Want the Marks and Spencer, so I'm just going up the back of Cash's Lane now, going up the Snidey way, but up the running parallel with the Fosel Road, but I don't want to go up the Fosel Road, if you know what I mean.
So there you go, Channel 33, very busy. Yeah, we'll have a little chinwag and see how many people come on. But yeah, you're ever in the area, you're coming past, you're on FM, give us a shout on Channel 33. Always on there between 12 and 1 o'clock, and then everybody goes for their tea and their lunch. So at the moment, what you're listening to is everything on the north-facing antenna. So everything that's coming through at the moment is on the north-facing antenna coming through on the QRM eliminator. And I've said before, the QRM eliminator doesn't really work as a QRM eliminator. I've tried all sorts of things, but I can sort of get, if I mess around with the gain, I can get the north and the south side coming in at the same time. I've had a couple of nice contacts over to Coville. Like I say, I love the DX. I love the ground wave. I love speaking to the locals as much as I love speaking to all the others. So there are a few stations I can't hear in that direction, but not as many on today, but they all come on during the day. Yeah, well, I tell you what, I'm doing a little video today on Channel 33. So if you could send me a video where how I'm sounding to you, that would be cool. Just to sort of stick it in there. Because it would be nice to see how you're receiving me. I've just done a sort of video on how I sort of listen to you guys on the north-facing antenna. So that's what I'm doing today.
Alright, hang on. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Just give me a sec. I'll send it to you because no one else really wants to see it. I don't want to. So just let me find you and I'll send it. I'll do that. Yeah. No problem. I'll say Andy will come in through all right. Most of the time, it's to say the QRM, but yourself really, really hard to read, as you'll see in a moment. And as I say, you've been like this really since the aerial's where it is. That's not a problem. It just means it's a problem to you and me, but it's obviously better between you and other people. Anyway, come on, Al, bring it back. You watch, you'll come back Q5 now.
Towards that window, so maybe I can get through that window a little bit better.
Roger, just about got that. Yeah, no problem. Some of that, when you were counting, came through really well. Other bits were very, very hard to read. Have you got him about the same, John? Today, I think if the foreign noise wasn't there, I think we'd have him quite well, actually. I don't know, is it foreign? It's just other people on the channel talking in the distance, which is Exodine and under the audio, I think. And well, if it ain't people talking, that boiler, the starter's gonna mess it up, and they keep trying to start it. I don't know. There's something not happy. I say, even this morning when nobody was talking, I was getting like crackles, like lightning. Yeah, Roger. Well, as I say, I've got all sorts of weird and wonderful noises. Now, check that out. Al Jones Roofing and Property Services. He's my old neighbour. My God, he looks like his dad did when I first met his dad. That's wonderful. Oh my God, that's also frightening because I remember him leaving college. Oh dear, Al, we're getting old.
Oh, tell me about the getting old stuff, mate. I've woke up in pain again this morning, but I've had my tablets and I'm a bit wee, and I've got to go shopping today. And my car's been fixed. So I'm still up on signal to you though, John, am I? Because like before I used to be a signal 1, didn't I? But since I've moved the antenna, I'm about 2S points up.
Well, at the minute, the needle's going up and down between nothing and about £5. around?
This place is just the most bizarrest place to have a bloody antenna, but there you go. Anyway, John, I'll sit on the side for a bit and see if anybody else is about, because I don't want to take over.
Oh, well, who else is about? Is there anybody else? Yeah, I'm still here. Morning, Al.
Morning, Steve.
Steve. Hello, John. Hello. Hello, Al.
How you doing, buddy?
Alright. I put my mate dipole together the other day and honestly out for you, but I didn't have it together for very long. It doesn't take long to put together. It's all wired up. All I have to do is put the elements together in the end where the coax is, and I've done it like an old style dipole, so it's just coax, there's no balance.
I don't know if you're a little bit lower to me today. I've got you on a 5 and 5 on the north facing antenna. I can't remember what I normally get you on. You're normally a little bit stronger.
I'm using the Olympus. You can get a few inches or feet or something. You could alter signals from one way and improve the other. That's probably what you've done. But you're coming over to me. I'm guessing that you might have some power on. You're giving me an 8 to a 9 signal.
So there you go, guys. I just thought I'd show you Channel 33. It's a good little community. Good, and everybody helps each other out. And they're always on there between 12 and 1 o'clock in the daytime. It's getting up to 1 o'clock, so a few of them will go down for their tea, do what they've got to do for the day, and someone will be on there if you jump on in the day. Give a shout out in the day. There's someone on there. Sometimes we go down to the mid block, because this is the weird thing. Tim can hear me better down on the mid block than he can on sort of Channel 33 FM. Go and work that one out, guys. My antenna is resonant down the whole band, the Imax, but somehow I am getting through the building to get to Tim and everybody in Nuneaton. Like I say, ever since I moved the antenna, John's hearing me on a couple of stronger S points. Why is that? Is it the window? Am I getting through this window in the middle here? Like I said in my last video, it's very, very bizarre living here, guys, with antennas and stuff, and it's a shame Tim can't hear me as well. But when we first started on the radio here, we started with a quarter wave, couldn't hear anybody, then went to an SSD 58 on a pole, and then we got it higher, and then we used a proper antenna. Now I'm saying the SSD 58 isn't a proper antenna. It's a great antenna out in the field, fantastic, not going to knock it at all. But for some reason the IMAX seems to be the best for my location at the moment. But there you go, guys. Just wanted to do a little video. I want to keep the videos coming as much as I can. Car's not back yet. Don't know when that's going to come back. But again, thank you very much for all the subscribers, guys. I'm at 723 now when I last looked. Like I say, still not any better yet. Waking up in the morning in pain. It's slowly getting there. I'm comfortable at the moment, sitting in the chair. Don't like whinging about it. I'm not looking for, what do you call it? I don't know. But it's been really nice to know that I'm not the only one who suffers with this, and the amount of people that do suffer, I'm really, really shocked at. And guys, you just be careful, take your time with stuff. Don't go sticking antennas up on your own. Always try and get some help if you can. It's been an absolute nightmare for me. I'm still off work. I can't really go back to work or try and get back to work. Mobile, I'm missing getting mobile. Really am missing getting mobile. Car's still at the garage. It's fixed. I'll get that back. We'll see how we feel, and maybe have a couple of hours out somewhere mobile. Skip's died off. The tablets, guys, they're knocking me a little bit bandy. They're knocking me like, it's time to go to sleep again now. But we'll get there. I will bounce back. I can assure you of that. Like I said in my last video, I'm not giving this up. And I just wanted to do again, it's a video I've wanted to do an update out on the whole setup of the two antennas and how they work and how I use them. And it works for me. It works for me. But for now, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. A little short video today, just showing you channel 33. If we get any good, decent contacts coming in, I'll try and get the cameras going and show you that from the home base that we can do really well. I was quite surprised that someone in one of my comments said they were really surprised how I do from here. I'm surprised sometimes. And there was a Spanish guy I spoke to yesterday. It was really funny. 2 days ago. I'll try and link it in the description, but he did a video of me doing my antenna, and he seemed very excitable. He either thought that or I'm an idiot. But yeah, this Spanish guy did a little live stream of me putting my antenna up, and he did go fantastico at one point. So I'm guessing he liked what I did. But I did speak to him the day before, and I was one of the strongest signals into 30 division. I think I was 30 plus at one point, and there were other English stations. So I guess sometimes it's just where the skip falls. If the skip falls in your favour, then it's good. But what we're going to do, we're going to go down onto channel 395 LSB, and we're going to listen out for my friend Drew over on the border between New York and Canada, and see if we can make contact with him again. I've not been on the radio for long this morning, so we'll just see what happens. And of course, if anything interesting does happen from the home base, I'll be sure to put it up. Live stream, still not very well to do a live stream, guys, because you don't want me doing a live stream lying on the floor. Although it might be fun, you might find it quite amusing. But we're not going to do a live stream lying on the floor and getting about and pacing about. I want to be absolutely 100% to do that with a few drinks, of course, maybe. And we'll see how we get on. But guys, thanks for watching. Again, got to thank you all for your really nice, kind comments. A lot of people have this. It's not just me. I'm not on my own. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Please just take care of yourselves. And we will catch you very, very soon. I hope sooner than later. All the best, and thanks for watching again, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I say, trying to put the content out, but there's not much I can do at the moment. But we'll try and put content out as much as we can. But take care. Enjoy the radio, enjoy the DX, and we'll catch you very soon. Ciao, ciao for now, guys. I'm going to carry on speaking to these guys for a bit.
And then I saw it out on the slab, and I thought, that's a wrap. And it looked pretty clean and tidy, not spooky looking, like it just pulled out the sewer. So,